Hello, all. This is going to be a lamp stack setup. I found some steps on the YouTube channel, so I'm going to follow those steps. Seems pretty straightforward. I've done it before. I've done it using the Linux Academy. Currently, I have the trial version, so I have the full blown version to where I can actually use their labs. But as things go with technology nowadays, you could things are getting where you could do more and more where you don't necessarily need a particular product. You can just find it on YouTube. So pretty much I found some instructions on YouTube. I'm going to step through that and see where that takes me. All right, so this is my Linux, one of my Linux machines here. Actually, I have a dual boot, I have Linux and Windows on this machine. So I'm going to actually use this Linux machine to try my lamp stack setup. The instructions on YouTube, he's actually using Ubuntu. I have an Ubuntu version, I think it's 14. So I should be okay. Well, let's give it a shot. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I just used the team viewer to get to the machine. And okay, the first thing it says to do, this is here, just run the sudo command, sudo apt-get update. So sudo get update. See what it does here. Password. Okay, pretty straightforward. Actually, let's make this one a little bigger. Everything in Linux, well, a lot of things are command driven. So basically, that's what it's going to be, a lot of commands. Pretty much just jotted everything down. So I'm going to step through it and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, I could always pause and find out what the problem is and come back, make it seem like I just did it smoothly with no issues. All right. So that's the cool thing about when you're doing recordings, you can actually pause it and come back. All right. So that went pretty good. Okay. Okay, it says the next step is to install Apache. So just type the command to install Apache, which is this is sudo apt-get install apache2. This works. All right, that's pretty straightforward, and take all the defaults. Okay, so after this, let's see, install, open the browser. So there's like a local host. It resolves to a loopback address. So I'll just be able to type in localhost and see if it actually pops up. That'll let me know if Apache is installed correctly. So on this test machine here, just a matter of bringing up a browser. I use Chrome. Let's see, let me expand this. Should be recording. Let's see if that works. Let's do here. I'm just thinking about it. All I gotta do is type in localhost. There we go. It's slowly coming up. All right, there we go. All right. All right, so we know that internet's working on this machine. That's probably that second page. All right, so we got this one here. So let's just type in local host, see what we get. And hopefully we should get the Apache welcome page or the Apache default page. All right, so we got that. Should be able to access anywhere on the network. And basically what we could do is like this. And we should be able to access that. on the network. But on this machine here, okay, the command to get your IP address on a Linux machine is just ifconfig. All right, so I should see my IP address here. So that should be, looks like 109. So 192.168.1.109. So should be able to go here. Let's see, 192.168.1.109. See what happens. I go like that. Okay, that's not working. What if I ping that up here? Ping. I could ping it. 192.168.1.109. I'm just going to, hold on, let's do this. Let's go back here. Let's bring this up and we go here. And we're going to do in the meantime, just pause it and come right back. All right, so I'm back. All right, so it's definitely something with the network because I'm able to pick it up by the IP address here on this machine that I'm using, this Ubuntu machine, and I'm able to ping it on the another machine that's I can ping that IP, did a trace route, ping. I can ping no problem. So I can ping. I can ping no problem. I could do a trace route to it. So it's definitely something on the network. Could be my firewall, my antivirus. My antivirus also has a firewall feature. So more likely it's that. If I probably disable that, you know what? Let's just do that real quick. Let's do that real quick. Test it out for 15 minutes. See what's up. All right, so I disable my firewall. Refresh that page. Same deal. Because I should be able to pick it up by the IP address. I'm going to disable my VPN also. Let's disconnect that. All right. Refresh that. What else is going to disable? Yeah, that's still there. Let's see. Too long response, error connection timed out. Check the proxy and the firewall. Proxies off, firewalls off, running Windows network diagnostic. I could ping it, I could trace route to it, but it's on the same network, but it's not. Yeah, I bet you if I put in if I do a host file entry, that's not gonna make a difference. But anyway, that should resolve on your network to that particular web page with the IP address, but for some reason it's not working. And I'm not exactly 100% sure why, but this is just a test environment, just having fun, still on the LAMP stack, so it's all good. I don't think if I do HTTP, this shouldn't matter. Should not matter. Anyway, so what we're going to do is just continue on because it's all fun. All right, so we're here. And it resolves over here, so that's fine. So what we're going to do is continue on. Okay, next step is just install, where are we here? So next step is enter. The next step we're going to install the PHP. So just the command is just sudo apt-get install PHP 5. Should be the latest one, I hope. Cool. And hit yes. There might be a new one after that. I'll have to check, but basically I'm just following the steps on the the walkthrough that was on that YouTube channel. So, all right. Then after I install the PHP 5, it's just restart Apache, and that's just that command to restart Apache. While it's doing that, I go back here and check. Same deal. So it may work after I restart Apache. I could try that, but that should work. But anyway. Oh, it looks like it automatically restarts Apache. But he has a step here to restart Apache. I'm just going to do it anyway. And I'll keep checking here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is just restart Apache. So that's the sudo apt-get, nope, sudo. So sudo etc init.d apache2 restart. This may not work. You should get the restarting message. Let's see if this works. Because the path may be different. Okay, restarting web services. Okay, that's cool. All right, then we should be able to go here. Double check, make sure it's restarting. Okay, that looks pretty good. Do that. Perfect. Do that. Perfect. Do that. Same deal. Might be a default port, but no, it should still resolve though. The instruction didn't say anything about a port. It should be, default port is 80 anyway, so that should work. Should have to put the port in. Anyway. All right, so basically did the restart. All right. Let's see, test out PHP, sudo nano var test PHP. Okay, now this is just going to go into the editor, and I'm going to create the a PHP file. So we just go here, and that command is let's see here, sudo. I'm going to use nano. There's vi as well too. Var HTML test.php. That's what I'm going to call the file. All right. All right, so basically I'm just going to type the output that I want. So it's just that question mark PHP East Echo, and that. Good job. This may be wrong. I got some spaces in there. So PHP, that looks right. I don't think there's any space there between the, let me go back. All right, that looks right. So I got the colors are off pH. So is this the greater than symbol, question mark, PHP, echo. So that's basically I got that, and that's going to be the output. And that's basically you can just follow the prompts here. Get, write out, read, previous page, cut, down. Should be to save. Should be a Control X. Control X. And then this yes to save. All right. Then hit Y. And that's it. Bam. All right. So let's create that file. That's going to be the output file. Let's just say, okay, now I'll be able to go in the browser, go here, and then this / whatever I call that file, which was test PHP. All right, you did a great job. All right, so that's just testing the output file that I'm gonna get later on down the road. So that verifies that it's parsing PHP. All right, because it reaches out to PHP to get that information, the name of that file, and just puts it to the browser. So it should be able to do the same thing here. So it should be, what was that again? What did I say? Test. PHP. Same deal. Okay, by the IP address. But still nothing here. Anyway, as you can see, I always want to find a solution to whatever problem I'm having. So that's gonna bug me, but no sweat. I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyway, all right. Next thing, install MySQL. All right, let's move along with this real quick. It's MySQL, so it's just a command sudo apt-get install MySQL server. Yes, that's fine. Create a root password. So a new password for MySQL root user. All right, so the default is root. So just creating a password. Just make sure you remember the password. It should actually go confirm. Is it okay? Repeat password. Bam. Okay. All right. So after this finishes the install, we're going to test to make sure that MySQL is running correctly. So far, so good. I've done this before a little while back on that Linux Academy. I've done it a number of times, but this step that I found on the YouTube, this is actually quicker. It's actually a faster step, but there may be something missing on the system, but we'll find out anyway. So next thing we're gonna do is test MySQL. So that's just a matter of make sure the video is running and when I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, it's still running 18 minutes. All right, so we're gonna do MySQL/user/root. Then it should prompt for the password. That's what that /p is for. All right. Bam. Okay, so that lets you know you're in the MySQL server by that prompt. Should be a prompt. You should prompt. Okay, let's create a database. So the command for that is just create database test db semicolon. Create database test db semicolon. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to MySQL server version for the right syntax to use. Database create. Oh, it'd be nice if I could spell database right, huh? D-A-T-A. Data. Database. There you go. Query OK, one row. So that lets you know that you created the database. Let me see. You should get the query. show DB, and then there's all the command that's the C database, is show databases, and it's always a semicolon. Bam, and they go the databases. There's certain ones by default, and they go to one I created, test DB. Perfect. Xeno, Zep, and Zod session. Okay, those are some other ones I guess are default ones. And then you just do to get out of MySQL, you just do a Control C, bam. It boarded and puts you back into your session with your Ubuntu, your Linux. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. All right, next install PHP my admin. Okay, so to do that is just sudo apt-get install php my admin. Hit enter, bam, real straightforward. Take the prompts. All right. All right, the default is Apache 2. Just hit OK on that. Okay. And it should ask you for MySQL password and admin password. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take the default on that. Let's hit yes. Okay, so that asks you for the password of the database administrator, the one you created with the MySQL. Pretty straightforward. $10.45. If this point you choose retry, you will be prompted with all the configuration questions once more in another attempt. Later, performing the operation, retry, skip questions, will immediately attempt the operation again. Okay, we're gonna do retry. Yes. Password of the database administrative user. Yeah, should be. Okay, that worked that time. Ain't that weird? That he didn't get that error when he did his, so but anyway, it worked. All right, so where we at? Edit. So next step we got to do is edit the php.ini file. All right. So that's real easy enough. So let's go here. We're gonna do sudo nano pc php5 apachd2 php.ini. Okay. All right, so this is us going down to the bottom. I'm going to look for there's supposed to be an extension equal msql.so. So we got to take that semicolon out of there. So it should be at the bottom. I could do next page V too also. We're looking for the extension. It's supposed to say extension. Okay, that's the end. It's supposed to be saying extension equal MSQL. I don't see that. Extension equal MSQL. I don't see that. I'm going to nope, I don't see any extension. Okay, I found it. It's here. It's right here. That's the line I got to enter. Extension equal mysql.so. So all I got to do is just take that out right there. Then Control C. Go back here. Control X to save, actually. Control X, sorry. Control X to get the prompt to save, then hit yes. Bam. All right, so that was edited. So Control X to save, restart Apache, and just restart the Apache. Cool thing about this too, you can just do the up arrow to get back to commands that you already typed. So I'm going to do is restart the Apache. So there's the sudo with that command right there. Hit that. That should restart it. Cool. All right. Okay, so restart Apache, add a line to Apache 2. Now I need to also add a line to the Apache 2 file, the conf file. So that's just a matter of going here. Then we're going to do sudo sudo nano etc apache Apache 2 apache 2.c 2.cf. All right, that should be the file. All right. All right, so this one, same thing. And the page down is just, let's do page down. All right, so at the end, I'm just gonna add a line. So it's gonna be etc dot php my admin apache.conf. All right, so add that line and Control X to save. Save, modify, just hit yes, and then hit enter. Boom. All right, so that's done. Restart Apache again. Okay, etc php my admin Apache conf. Oh, probably Apache conf 2. I noticed on his example he did Apache conf. I'm gonna do Apache conf 2. Right, because it's saying Apache. I think they made a mistake on that. So I'm gonna go back to that file. Go back here. Go page down. Go to that last line and then put Apache 2. See if this works. That it probably knows Apache 2. All right. Control X. Yes. Hit enter. And restart. Action config test. Invalid command etc. Let's see. Invalid command include. Oh, you know what? Darn it. I think I need to include. So I need to go page down. And let's include. And then take that 2 out. Let's see what's going on with that. He didn't have a 2 on his, so we're gonna do Control X. Yes, hit enter. Restart. Yep, that was it. All right. Okay, so that should be here now. All right, so we go back here. So on this, what all you need is right here is a local host, and you put after that the / php my admin, then you get to sign on. Should be able to do the same thing here. Bam. All right, so I get to sign on. Go here. And be able to log in. Username is just root. Bam. All right. Then databases. And there go my test DB. That's for passwords that I'm on local. You should see the database, okay? And I should be able to access it from anywhere on the network with that IP address. That's not happening, not sure why. But anyway, go to the database you created, test PHP. You should get the I should get my prompt here. That's just for the privilege, but if I go to, so now I should be able to type in that database I created, which was a TestDB. Here's my databases again. Back. So now I should be able to go here and let's put in TestDB. There's a test.db. Okay, I'm sorry. It's actually just test PHP. There it is. Perfect. All right, so that's basically it, and that's how it picks up that database that I created, and it pulls it into the PHP, so it knows to pull that database in there. So, and I did that with the IP address, but what's that command again for this one? So that should be PHP my admin, but it's definitely not working here. Yeah, definitely not working on the network, but it's working on the local machine. There has to be some kind of blockage. It's either the firewall. Got to be the firewall. Yeah, basically, I disabled the antivirus firewall and the antivirus. What else? Smart firewall, and auto protect. It's something that's definitely blocking it. So I could ping it. So it's definitely something that's blocking that port. But anyway, you can see that it works here. I'm going to pull it up the file into PHP, and actually do it here on the local host by the local host as well as the PHP my admin. That's able to pulling the PHP my admin. And that's pretty much it. So that was my little experiment doing a LAMP stack, and took 38 minutes. All right, so that's not too bad. And the more you do it, the faster you get. So that's pretty much it. This video is going to be helpful. I'll get and put this up on one of my in my YouTube channel, and just have it as a reference. All right, thank you guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.